Alright. Time to do this.
Why do you hit load game and not continue?
I don't know, I'm just so used to just like hitting load game, I don't know.
Now that you're finishing the first game, I have to talk about your flaws.
Oh boy. Wait, hold up.
What was that the other? Yeah, when you're scrolling through your evidence and you go like, you go all the way down instead of around.
Listen,
That was your first flaw.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not listening. There's no excuse.
It's done. It's over at last. But where's Iris disappeared to?
Herlock Sholmes freaking passed out in the middle of the courtroom. Of course she would go see him.
I knew it all along. I knew that you were innocent.
Oh, I should have had a drink. I have been dead silent all night. Like I haven't said a word. Well, you did what you did, Mr. Narado. You believed in me right up to the end. You're as odd as your name.
What's odd about it? I told you I had faith in you, didn't I?
No one ever asked before, see? Kept the promise, I mean. Properly.
That's awful.
I figured something out today. All my life growing up in the slums, I never trusted no one. But that's just because I've been scared of being stabbed in the back. Gina, are we trauma dumping you now? I mean, the more you trust someone, the more it's when they let you down.
Yes, I think I can understand that. After all, I had a taste of it in that trial 2 months ago. I chose to trust someone, and paid for it. The betrayal left a big scar. You know though, Gina, I worked something out. Quite recently, too. Trusting in someone is really an exercise in learning to trust yourself. When your gut tells you that it's the right thing to do and your trust is rewarded, there's no better feeling in the world. I think I have you to thank for reminding me of that valuable lesson.
Oh, well, if you say so, don't make a fat lot of sense to me, though.
I'm trying to say that putting my faith in you, Gina, has been a real pleasure.
What a customer service thing to say, Ryunosuke. We're crying out loud, pack it in!
It really was.
It's been a pleasure. But I suppose I sort of feel the same way. I mean, sometimes trusting someone else is, you know, alright.
Thanks.
Thanks, I guess you're alright.
Oh!
I don't know what this is. Oh, that's Kazuma. It took a second.
That's fine.
What does Kazuma sound like? This is the way I see it, Ryunosuke.
Just...
My water bottle is so far away.
I mean... Oh.
Kazuma. Defense lawyer is only as good as his faith in his client. And that comes down to how much faith he has in himself. When did he say this?
I think it's just him reminiscing. After that experience, I'm starting to feel like I understand what you mean. Kazuma, am I living up to your expectations? I'm turning out to be the lawyer you believed I could be. My imagination! Pardon the interruption.
Just Kazuma. Gina looks terrified.
Hey. What the bailiff over there
does a man have to do to be noticed around here, my dear fellow? Can you go home?
The bailiff over there turned to him.
What the hell?
That voice.
It's too late for that voice now, Mr. Naruhodo.
Why is he so mad?
I've been standing here patiently in the corner of the room for an eternity. My brother, we were busy, we were talking. Haha, yes, it was me all along. I would have said when you finally noticed me.
You're so far away I cannot hear you.
But you people with your incessant babbling. Mr. Sholmes. Aha, yes, it was me all along. You see?
What's happening?
Where'd the other bailiff go? Like, did he steal him? He did what Hitman does and, like knocked him out and then stole his clothes.
Or accidentally killed him and, you know.
Snapped his neck because he pressed the wrong button.
Oh,
whoops.
I'd assume you've been taken back to the hospital, to be honest.
Indeed I was, but I managed to escape again.
Why?
Why didn't you stay there?
Oh.
I happened to be aware of one or two foibles of the doctor who was tending to me.
Oh.
What does that word mean? Foibles. A minor weakness or okay. I merely made my knowledge of them known to the man, and he happily issued me with a leave of absence.
How very above board. Hello?
But enough of my adventures. That was a fine victory, Mr. Naruhodo. Your tireless efforts justly rewarded, I feel. Congratulations are in order. As a close friend, I tip my hat to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
What a great detective you are. Great at being as cold as ice, maybe. Gina, he was in the hospital. Have I irked you in some way, Mr. Straw? Why you've been having us snoozing a nice soft bed? Some of us have been fighting for our lives. Well, how you been at the hospital? Those beds look uncomfortable. Ah, well, that bullet did cause me to lose a substantial amount of blood, that's true. So I have indeed been feeling somewhat cold. Perhaps not as cold as ice, but, well, have a feel.
What? Okay. Could you take your hands off my neck, please, Mr. Schultz? I mean, if you want to leave it there,
you can tighten your grip a little bit.
Just a little bit. I appreciate it.
Like this?
Do you like this, my dear fellow?
A little tighter, actually.
Harder!
Yeah, harder! And in some way, I suppose congratulations are in order for you too, Miss Lestrade. What's that supposed to mean? Why so half-hearted? Well, naturally, it isn't my intention to alarm you, but... Oh, true. Acquittal in the trial with that particular prosecutor is perhaps a little... precarious.
Well done, Mr. Sholmes. Not alarming in the slightest.
Oh, the Reaper, you mean? Imagine Van Zeus going out of his way to kill like a 17-year-old. Because anyone who's found not guilty in a trial he was working on winds up dead anyway. Is that it? The very point I was trying to make. As exemplified by the fate of Mr. McGilden, in fact. Bro, McGilden was killed by an entirely different person.
That wasn't even him, that was literally like...
It was Ashley avenging his father. Who cares? Like, McGilden got what he deserved.
You sure did?
And I would let him die again if given the chance.
That's
but
true.
Of course I pay no attention to such a rational dribble myself. Yeah, well, it don't bother me. Oh, really? Of course not. The way I see it, the Reaper's a bit like him upstairs.
Him upstairs? You mean
Fanzeeks
like
is just
God?
Fanzeeks is just like God.
On God?
Yeah. On God? Yeah. Him upstairs knows what's what, alright? He knows what people are like on the inside.
Van Zeek's a God?
More like a goth. He won't have the wrong end of the stick. Now some curves like that. Oh my god.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
My arm rot to the core. Gina's the only one that's been calling him that. At the end of the day, it says make sure they get what they deserve.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. Divine justice is one thing, though. The Reaper taking matters into his own hands and claiming lives is another.
Well, I like the McGildeds of this world, so I'm scared. I got principles, see? A trait in which is to be admired, Miss Lestrade. Oh wait, just give it a rest, alright?
I have to take a
Uh,
drinky, hold on.
as I was saying, congratulations are in order. The news of your acquittal was very welcome news to me indeed. Let me express my heartfelt congratulations, Gina. Whoa, first name basis. Well,
There you are, Hurley! How long have you been here? Oh my god.
help him.
Honestly, I went to the main entrance especially to meet you there.
Ah, Iris, my dear, I do apologize. But wait until I tell you what happened. The pair made utter fools of themselves. This pair.
What
He's
happened?
talking about his boobies. As you know, I have a penchant for disguise. I was hiding in this room dressed as a bailiff. But those dolts didn't notice my presence at all. They had no idea. Can you imagine, Iris? Would you credit for it?
I'm not sure, really.
I beg your pardon?
I'm sorry, Hurley, but you just don't give that weighty presence you seem to think you have. In fact, you really ought to be careful about that. It's going to land you in trouble one day.
No. I'll be careful.
Ouch.
Anyway, it's such a shame. I was hoping to throw the party for Ginny tonight, but you weren't able to come, will you?
Oh good.
Don't look like I'm gonna be going nowhere for a while. You're the judge's pal. I got stuff to make amends for, apparently. All of them offenses. What was it again? Breaking and entering, taking the stuff, what was in the blood, blah blah blah.
Yes, I think you'll find that basically being a pickpocket is the main offense.
Well, what are you gonna do? But diving in an offense is a job, isn't it?
I don't think so.
Still, it has got me thinking all this. Maybe I should start looking for another line of work. I mean, you didn't start off as a lawyer, did you, Otto?
Well, no. But I
No, I
was
was a
never
millwife.
a pickpocket.
Well, anyway, I reckon I can make a change. I'm gonna do something for all them lot like me in the slum. Something that makes a difference for them.
That's a wonderful idea, Ginny, and I'm sure you can do it.
I was just chuckling. Chuckling over here?
What is it?
Aw.
Nothing.
Miss Gina Lestrade.
Who will startle the
Oh.
prison carriage has arrived? Oh wait, that's not the right voice. The prison carriage has arrived, ma'am. Come with me to the gate at once. Right. Well, looks like I'm off then.
Yes. Goodbye, Gina, and good luck.
We're auto-saving. Although...
Yes.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Why don't they take that thing away from her?
Ah! What was that for?
I don't know. I mean... I don't know what to say, so... Indeed. Perhaps the situation calls for a phrase hitherto the missing from your vocabulary, Mr. Strahd. On occasions such as this, I would recommend a simple thank you. Oh.
Oh yes, it's good advice, Jenny.
She's just tsundere enough for this to work.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I see. Well... Hats off. Thanks, Otto.
Oh.
Gina! Thank you for everything what you've done. For believing in me. You know, it starts
Not at
crying
all.
too.
In fact, that should be my line. Thank you, Gina. Oh. My heart.
Oh, when you see that genuine smile.
I know. Ugh, I'm going to die. This game is going to kill me. I'm already, Ooh. Ah! Well, there she goes. I wonder if I'll ever see her again.
Well,
Are you
quite the
freaking shedding
abominable.
tears over here? That really,
Did it?
Yes!
Well, quite the abominable pick purse.
Oh, I nearly forgot. I bought a paper, outside. It's a special edition, and this trial is over the front page. Pickpocket's innocent proven. Isn't it wonderful?
Did they already get that out?
You should have shown it to Gina, Iris. She would have been thrilled.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no, how silly of me. But anyway, would you like the good news or the bad news?
Not again.
Well, what do you say, Bruno? Hurley?
As usual, I think I'd rather get the bad news out of the way first.
Absolutely not. I have no intention to listen to anything but good news. Well,
And there you have it. How people answer that question says a lot about them, doesn't it?
Let's not go there.
Alright then, maybe let's start with the good news this time. The rain has finally stopped! It was a record level of rainfall, apparently.
well, that is good news indeed. We can journey back in greater comfort.
Alright then, what's the bad news?
The huge storm has left the seas very choppy. The channel is awful, so sailing out of Dover have been delayed by a day or more.
Wait, Dover?
Yeah, bend over.
That's right! If we head to the station immediately, we may still make it in time to wave Susie off.
Oh. But
Going to go
but
see Susato.
there won't be a train, surely. We couldn't be that lucky.
Who do you think I am, Mr. Naruhodo?
Mr. Schultz?
That is who he is. I rested at Victoria Station early and made arrangements for a special express.
Wow!
If we hurry now, we shall be there in time for dinner. And I know of a fine restaurant that serves the most delicious baked sole.
I don't... The great detective does it again!
Indeed he does. I happen to be aware of a number of the rail transport director's foibles.
What?
I merely made my knowledge of them known to the man, and he happily laid on the locomotive. Elementary. Bribery.
Just an idea, but it might be wise to stop manipulating people that way.
What are you waiting for then?
Or what am I waiting for?
The London Victoria!
Or two. To London Victoria.
Too long then.
It's nighttime. AM! What?
Oh hey, that's Becky! That's literally what time it is right now for me! What the heck?
It's kind of funny.
Hello?
It's 4 in the morning. 4:32
right now.
here. 5:32 is.
That took somewhat longer than expected.
I wonder. Huh.
Wait, I gotta get a screenshot of this before it turns to 5:53.
Suzu boat must
5:20.
be about to
No!
leave now.
Oh, Hami. Miss Chisato, where are you?
Oh, there she is.
Over there, look! It looks like she's reading something. Oh. And she throws it in.
Yeet!
Yeah. Miss Susato, wait! What are you doing? Oh.
She just glances over here. Mid-yeet.
Mr. Naruhodo, what are you doing here?
We came as soon as we could after the trial. I mean, we heard the sailings have been delayed due to the bad weather, you see.
Oh, I see. Then tell me, how did Gina's trial go?
It went well. She was acquitted.
That's wonderful. Really wonderful news.
The book you were about to throw into the sea. It was your Encyclopedia of British Law, wasn't it?
Oh, dear. I was hoping you hadn't seen that. I'm not worthy of practicing law in any way now, so I was saying my final farewells.
You were saying goodbye to law? You? Susato-san?
Would I be correct in assuming it's because of the peephole, Miss Susato?
I deliberately altered the scene of a crime, and then I tried to hide the fact. How I did it is utterly unforgivable. That reminds me. How did you even come to have this, Susie? On the evening of the incident, Mr. Sholmes had invited Gina to dinner, if you remember. Oh yes, we had a wonderful time. Well, Gina gave us a little introductory lesson, didn't she? To the part of pickpocketing, I mean. Oh, that was so much fun. I stole Runo's armband.
Yes, please don't do that again, Iris. The band's very important to me.
Well, if it's so important, you should pay more attention to it. You didn't notice for ages. On a whim, I thought it would be fun to see if I could take the cat flapper-mat. So I put it up my sleeve. Really? And then I rather forgot about it until I found myself in Mr. Winniebank's shop with it later that night.
It's just in there the whole time.
And then...
These classic silhouettes.
Ah! Mr. Sholmes! Mr. Sholmes!
This we already read.
But I've missed Susato, so...
After Mr. Naruhodo had left the shop, I started to think the door started to play. That door started to play on my mind.
The storeroom door, you mean?
It's the only door.
Yes, if Gina was anywhere in the shop, I realized it could only be behind that door. And at that moment, the little vice that I had up my sleeve sprung to mind. I was so worried about Gina, I simply had to know.
So, you used the cat flapper-mat to make the peephole in the door?
as captured in a photographic print of the shop by one of Hurley's red-handed recorders.
Indeed, it was of the first importance, that point. Precisely when the peephole was made, that information would prove to be Mr. Naruhodo's greatest weapon. It's true? It's true? Though naturally, without proof, it would have amounted to nothing.
If we didn't have that peephole, we would have, like, lost that trial.
Exactly, because Ashley just would have been like, well, I mean, she ran in there and she shut the door.
But when I looked through the hole in the door,
Poor old
the
Windy
sight that
Bank.
met my eyes made my blood run cold. Thoughts started to run through my mind. I remembered the trial 2 months earlier. The trial of Magnus McGilden. I thought about
You mean
how he had
Magus?
manipulated the evidence and arranged false testimony to secure his freedom. It made the British justice system feel very dark and sinister to me. And then a terrible thought occurred to me. What if? What if some wicked criminal was planning to do the same thing now? Because from the appearance of the crime scene, it looked exactly as though Gina had shot Mr. Windybank. Even though I was sure she would never have done such a thing.
You were worried that the true culprit would try to frame her for the crime?
That's right, but then I realized it would be very difficult for anyone to give false testimony in this case.
What do you mean?
Well, the crime appeared to have happened behind the door of the locked room. For someone to claim falsely to have witnessed it there, it would have to be a way to see beyond the door.
Ah,
You know, I just realized, does Sato ever see Ashley?
I don't think so, no.
Yeah, because when that whole scene happened with him and Gina, I think she at Lord Strongheart's place.
She was, yeah.
Wow, she literally doesn't
She
know
missed
who
everything.
the culprit. Yeah, she just know who the culprit was. For which a peephole would be the very thing.
Only the people I had made wasn't actually there until after the crime had been committed, of course. And the criminal would know that, so it wouldn't make any difference.
But the possibility of a rather ingenious trap was there, was it not?
A trap? Is that why she did it?
So, is that why you kept it a secret, Susie? You never mentioned that you made the peephole to anyone, not even the police. I know, and I knew at the time when I was doing was wrong, a criminal offense even. That's why I decided to confide in Mr. Sholmes. If Mr. Naruhodo was completely backed into a corner, with no other possible means of escape, the truth about the peephole could save him. That was my plan.
She really does think of everything. But then, why didn't you just tell me everything before the trial began?
My dear fellow, you're not thinking straight. Sholmes never has. If she had done that, it would have rendered you complicit in the whole escapade. It's true. You would have gotten in trouble. Just like he's in trouble now for letting McGilly go free for like 2 minutes.
Right.
You could have been disbarred if you had been seen to have knowingly tampered with the crime scene. So Miss Usato decided to shoulder the burden of responsibility alone. For your sake and Miss Lestrade's.
Miss Usato.
The truth is, when it happened, I did it because I'd lose a little of my faith in the law.
Oh.
I was worried that the right person wouldn't be convicted of the crime. But the moment I allowed myself to think that is the moment I lost the right to call myself a judicial assistant.
You're wrong.
Hold on 1 second. What you did isn't comparable to what he did. Graydon is the one who lied to the witness on the in the witness stand, using that people was a way to implicate Gina.
Inosuke, we just established she doesn't know who that is.
And besides, if the people inconsistency hadn't existed, I'm not at all sure that she would have been acquitted in the end. Mrs. Hato, what you did saved Gina's life.
Well, with your kind words, Mr. Naruhodo, you saved me, too, from my regrets.
Oh.
Thank you. Well, we must all be thankful that Mr. Strahd's freedom has been assured.
Yes, exactly. Although some of the loose ends in this trial will continue to play in my mind, I'm sure.
But he was like, but it's still gonna
But the
bother
revelation
me.
that the music box disc contained secret messages, Mr. Naruhodo. What a triumph to work that out! I'm full of admiration.
Well, actually, that argument wasn't quite so as compelling as I thought it was.
Oh, it wasn't?
There was a communication officer amongst the juror members, you see, a telegraph operator, and she said that the majority of the sounds on the disc were just meaningless tones.
As one would expect, after all, we are talking about secret government communications. No doubt they were written in cipher to avoid being readily understood should they have been intercepted. You know, Rex was screaming his head off in the court.
I see. So then, we could never have hoped to understand the message anyway.
Nonsense, my dear fellow. It's quite a zero-pipe problem, I assure you. Hello?
Hey. So... Wait, so... What?
Hold on!
What? What? Huh? Hello?
Looks like Iris figured it out, huh?
Well, that can't be a real word, can it? How funny.
You're like, hold on.
Oh! It said A and it went S-O-G. I was like...
Wait, Iris, what did you say? Oh, I just said Asogi. Does that word mean anything to you?
Means something. Asogi was the name of my best friend.
I was his male wife.
What?
But how? How do you know that name, Iris? I wrote it down during the trial before, when the message was playing on the music box.
She transcribed it on the fly? She really is a genius.
I thought the message probably wouldn't be written out in plain Morse code, so I tried various ways to intercept it. But whenever I tried, the words just didn't seem to make any sense. That is, in English at least.
Juror number 5 doesn't know Japanese.
Oh! It suddenly occurred to me, you see. There's more than one Morse code, not just the English variation. Various countries around the world have altered and added the Morse code to use it in their own languages.
I don't believe it. Are you saying?
That's right. I've only actually seen a chart of Japanese Morse code once before. But I think it's based on the...
I think it's Iroha.
Yeah, Iroha.
Pangram, isn't it?
And you mean to say that in Japanese Morse code, the message says Asogi?
Yes, I think so. Sorry, but I don't remember all of the Japanese Morse code. Iris, would you let me see that?
Miss Susato, do you know it? Do you know Japanese Morse code?
Yes, I spent some time.
She just knows everything.
Misato is the smartest woman
Susato
on
is
earth.
so smart.
Yeah.
Yes, I spent some time studying it. Because I'm quite sure Morse code will become ever more important for international communications.
Susato with a love line. Then, might I recommend, my dear madam, that you focus your efforts on the English version? Well, give her a second, huh? She just
Be
ignored
that
him.
as it may, Iris, show the message, please. Of course.
Let's see what it says. It says Asogi sent home pics. He like caught a whiff of that at the freaking ship. He was like, oh, I don't like that.
Whatever is in a long sequence of supposedly meaningless dots and dashes, it's made the color drain from Susato-san's face.
There's no doubt this message is written in Japanese Morse code.
So the British Empire have been using Japanese for its secret communications?
Do you know,
I don't
Sky?
understand the reason why, but
Yeah.
the message
It might be
appears to be a
because they're
list of
talking to
4 people's
Japan.
names.
4 names.
The first is Kei Asogi.
Yep.
Nice,
Kazuma
yeah.
Asogi. Why? Why was his name on that disc?
The second is A Shin.
Shin. I don't recognize that name.
The third is T.
Gregson? Wait.
Guregu-san.
Gregson. Gregson?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
I see what that was. It was the U's in there.
Yeah, that's him.
Yep.
It would seem Tobias Gregson is the third man on the list.
This is a hit list? And what's his name doing in a secret government communication as well?
And the last name.
What's the matter, Miss Susato?
It's just so strange. So unexpected. Oh, what is it, Susie?
Don't keep us in suspense. She doesn't look happy.
She doesn't.
The last name is J. Wilson. What?
Wilson?
John H. Wilson? You mean Daddy? It says only J. Wilson, so I'm afraid I can't be sure. Then, after the 4 names, it reads, if I translate from Japanese, this is all 4. And that's the end of the message, or rather, the end of what you noted down, Iris.
I just can't believe it. Who would ever have thought that those discs contain Japanese Morse code? Not to mention a strange list of some disturbingly familiar names.
It would appear that this particular message is a communication of some kind between Great Britain and the Empire of Japan.
So, Ducky could be in Japan then, where Susie and Rudo come from.
Well, in a way he is. Technically, if you can see it that
It's
way.
not very likely, really, is it? I mean, there are thousands of people with the surname Wilson, and there must be lots of J's among them.
Professor John
There he
H.
is.
Wilson, visiting professor of the medical at the Imperial Yume University. But we can't tell Iris about that now. We just can't. This is so strange. Somehow, in solving the case of Mr. Windybank's murder today, I feel I've rolled back a boulder at the mouth of a very dark cave.
I do wonder if perhaps it's a dark cave that we shouldn't go wandering inside.
But Asoka could be there.
Honk!
Honk. Honk.
Oh dear, the ship is going to set sail soon.
Yes, it seems so.
I'll sail on that steam ship first to the port of
Dunkirk.
in France. Then I'll change into a larger passenger vessel bound for Japan. You're really going then, Susie?
We wish you a safe passage, Miss Susato.
Thank you so much. I wish all of you the very best.
Miss Susato, I had hoped to have you always at my side to guide me and support me.
Mr. Naruhodo!
Please come back soon. As far as I'm concerned, you really are the very best judicial assistant in the world.
I'm quite sure. I'll be back before you know it.
Yay.
Really, Susie? Oh, no, don't forget, Iris. I made you a promise I'd yet to fulfill. A promise? About your manuscript.
Oh yes, the Hound of the Baskervilles.
Well, I'll be waiting for you then, Susie. A promise is a promise. Definitely, Iris.
Anything else you have to say?
Mr. Naruhodo?
Yes?
Do you remember the first time we met?
Yes, of course. On the SS Bria, when I was dragged out from the wardrobe, still half asleep. If I remember rightly, you threw me halfway across the cabin with a Susato takedown.
Like a dead man in the room, too.
You know very well that I'm talking about after that. It's strange, but being thrown together as we were in that case, I somehow felt straight away that you were the perfect person to continue Kazuma-sama's great legacy.
Miss Susato.
And my instincts were right. I really want to believe. No, I'm sure that I'll be back soon. Farewell until then.
Goodbye, Miss Susato.
Susato!
Here's your cutscene. Oh, we steaming now, boys.
なるほど、龍之介。最初の冒険の物語はおしまいだ。
Oh, kitty!
What the hi.
Oh.
思えば、不思議な運命に導かれて、ここまで来たような気がする。僕は弁護士になって異国の町で名探偵と出会った。これからもきっと様々な困難が僕を待ち受けているのだろう。でもどんな危機だって大逆転できる、そんな気がする。
Ah!
There he is. So you can play his violin well.
Yeah.
僕には世界最高の仲間がいるのだから。
Yay! Yes, Mr. Naruhodo. What?
Yes, Mr. Sholmes.
I have some rather awkward news. The railway company has decided to sue over the special express train, apparently.
Oh my god! Huh?
It's caused such a commotion on the line. All the other trains had to wait at station.
But really, we would have never made it to Dover in time otherwise.
Oh my god!
Anyway, I explained everything and how it was all your fault.
Wait!
Huh?
Huh? Sholmes, I swear to God.
Sholmes is like a double-edged sword, I swear. I believe a formal complaint shall be delivered to your office tomorrow. Not to worry, my dear fellow. According to Mr. Sato.
You love defending yourself in court. Ha, ha, ha. Eh?
Eh?
It's alright. I'm perfectly happy to testify. You really didn't look like the sort of man who would do something so outrageous. See?
Iris.
Mr. Sholmes.
Yes?
I'm just getting over that fact. A word if you don't mind.
Just grabs him by the throat. Why, certainly, any word you'd like. Battle it out, my dear fellow.
Oh yes, I love Runo's words, and I know just the one he'll use here.
Let's hear it, my friend.
Then, I really must say...
Objection!
Yay! Objection!
Ah!
We did it, boys!
Woo!
Shutaku, I owe you my life.
Oh my goodness, that was so good.
Mm-hmm.
Ah!
Shutaku, I owe you my life. In the following weeks, hundreds of music boxes arrived at Baker Street from all over Europe. Something was afoot, though it transpired I had ordered them all myself. So I advertised them for sale used by Mr. Sholmes to solve an important case. And the money I've earned, consulting detective work pays pittance by comparison. Kazuyadori, I owe you my life!
Character designs, they're so good! Beautiful!
Love
I love every single character.
I haven't slept a wink. This manuscript is due tomorrow now. But I'll be this busy. Hurley usually cooks me breakfast. Well, cooks and then out.
Overstated some dry toast and...
It's a bit
I do miss Susie and her lovely Japanese breakfast.
That's a cute spider, her.
Aww.
Ooh, Yasumasa
Music,
Kitagawa?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Music's great. Yes. Oh,
Next,
my
there
voice!
he is.
Witness, your testimony is riddled with contradictions.
Exactly. Rarely do rare Koban coins hide under rare stakes themselves. We still arguing about this?
Well, I don't know, sir. Knows the father is an innocent man, or are you calling him a son?
Witnesses, my courtroom is no place for your petty arguments. He's right.
Lead script there?
Lead scripter. Yeah, no, this game, the finest. Having delivered the Russian dancer to shore in Shanghai, I laid low on the steamship for a while. What does this guy sound like? Last night, I apprehended an extremely suspicious Japanese. Oh, I did nothing wrong. All I did was get Wagahai's offspring refuge in my pocket. A man brings some kittens on board and suddenly he's a hardened criminal. It's not fair. Wagahai had babies.
Ah.
But yeah, very, very excellent game. I love this game. I love.
Oh,
hello.
This is not me.
Scientific investigation will be the gold standard. Uh-oh. I dream a real world governed by tenets of order and discipline. Like a great clock, in fact, whose hundreds of parts mesh together in perfect unison. Who are you again? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have but 2 minutes and 37 seconds until my next appointment. Character modeling. Oh, the modeling? Very good.
Chef's kiss. Mwah. Lead artist there.
Oh yeah, lead artist.
These are not me.
The greatest on Rats magazine is out. Whenever I say that one line she wrote now, I get a standing ovation. Wanna hear it? Not bad, I suppose, for an amateur. That ladyship puts me to shame. Are you not, like, suspended over what you did?
Lead animator, yes.
Nice.
Character
animations.
Great. Beautiful.
Will this be me again?
Yep.
Oh my god. been visiting the old girl on a daily basis, of course. Jody, my old jailbird. Must say, battling with those bally stairs every day has done wonders for the dicky pick.
Housework 2. The man's tapping up. Hope the gossiping neighbors don't realize the man of the house is his own maid.
Oh no, that dicky pick hit different. I forgot he said that.
Lead artist. Background. Nice.
Alright, it's my turn again.
Oh,
My Rolly is back on the beat again, all thanks to the Reaper.
there's nothing I enjoy more than days than hot and some small change in the gutter. I'm a better Bobby now. Look out for the Londoners. They're dropping the happiness of my lovely wife. Oh, Pat.
Oh, Rolly. They're like the happiest couple in this
They
game.
are, honestly.
Oh, Pat. Oh, Rolly. What we got next, huh? Oh, it's me.
Oh,
Looks like I'm gonna be doing time for a bit now. But Iris comes every day for an hour, so it ain't too boring. She's always going on about all them cases what Jones is looking into. Criminal investigations are kinda interesting when you get into them. Oh yeah, Gina? Gina likes her true crime. She would love investigation discovery.
mm-hmm.
Who's next? It's me.
Oh, it's me.
It's you.
Yes.
Hello?
I renounced my upbringing and chose a life of crime. No regrets. Oh,
Give over, bruv. That ain't the Asher used to know.
we got time and a plan to come back at Martin and Silk's milk run, right? The true
The
Muskin.
three musket what's-its. Milk of the
Milking the
neighborhood
neighbors for all it's worth.
I'm glad he's made.
Post with them.
Yeah, they're back in action,
they're
baby.
Back in action in jail.
They'll get out probably. I don't think Ashley's gonna get executed. Maybe they're like, you know what? Might get off for the whole.
Too pretty.
Yeah, you're too pretty to be in jail.
This past 6 months has been a time I shall remember forevermore. Painless goodbyes and wonderful encounters. I've come to realize that what life is all about. Naruhodo-san, I promise. Your assistant will return to you one day, but for now, I leave you with many memories and a heartfelt wish that life will treat you well.
Susato-san. She's too good. Where's my Cosmo flashback? Ah, yes, back to the.
We're zooming in. We're zooming in. Oh!
We're zooming in the picture. I love this picture.
It's so cute!
Yeah.
Oh!
This wasn't what I made my desktop background, though. No.
It's probably the other one that I don't know anything about, but... Aw,
Are we gonna see the
tears.
credits?
Aw.
Yes! Kazuma!
Aww.
Should have been holding hands.
You see how big of a walk he takes? Do you see this?
Kazuma's so determined.
Do you see Kazuma's build? Jeez.
Look at this guy. Damn!
Oh my
Damn.
god. Oh, this is making me tear up.
Oh no!
Because it's like all the cases.
Yeah, everyone's here. I didn't, truth be told, second game, I didn't see this right here. I didn't see it, alright?
You didn't see it?
It was too much for me. I couldn't see. My eyes were not working that night.
Mm-hmm.
Miss, yes. I hope you get better soon.
Yeah. I hope you do get better.
Kotoba-san. May get the official credits.
That guy was showing so much waist.
He was, and for what? My boy Beef Stroganoff. I might snooze. Keyframe cleanup. I thank everyone in this whole cast for making this incredible video game.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, in-betweeners. Goodbye, Kazuma.
Goodbye, Kazuma!
Damn.
That kind of hurts.
That hurts that he just stops and stays behind. Ah, yes, little Miss Murder herself. Do they credit the motion capture people, I wonder?
Modeling. Would that be modeling?
Yeah, I believe that would be under modeling. Here we go. Now Ryunosuke has his classic sword.
Aww. Welcome to London.
Yeah, welcome to London. Fuku.
Oh my god, those two, Jesus. All of those three, gee, my god.
This is fun. Freaking Beppo.
Freaking Beppo.
Where's McGill? There he is. There he is. They should show him, like, burning up. Oh wait, motion capture actress. I just saw it.
Oh, violinist, English text,
Russian
dying message.
Thank you,
Well,
Mikhail.
Thank you.
Now, localization. Good job with the localization.
It was
Honestly.
great.
Yeah. Quality assurance. Thank you for assuring that I have the best quality. So there was only one person doing all the motion capture? That's incredible. It was actress. Good job, Queen.
Oh, there's his sandals. I was like, does he
There
have
he is.
sandals? He did.
Does. Making him taller. He's actually pretty short, actually. You good, Becky?
I am. I had to get a little cry out.
No, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, where is he? Huh?
Van Zeeks, how
Where are
tall?
ya?
Show me. Show me.
Show me.
Oh god, he's
there
so
he is.
tall.
Damn!
Oh my
Damn!
god, he's oh my god! Kazuma comes up to his titty.
Help!
I'm sorry, Ryunosuke comes up to his
Ryunosuke.
titty. Oh, Gina!
Gina! You got the little flash of Ashley, at least.
Gina's so happy.
Oh yeah, that when Gina took her hat off, it hit different. Not gonna lie. Interviews and research assistants. Of course, yeah, they sure did need to do their research. What if they didn't? Special things. Oh, the way Iris walks.
I know, she's so cute.
Yeah.
She has to take bigger steps than the rest. Aww!
He just hike his leg up. Little slutty.
Oh,
Yay!
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Ah! There it is.
There it is. Spin. We did it. We did it, boys.
We did.
There it is.
Oh my god.
My desktop background. Freaking Kazuma Ryunosuke about to board going to Great Britain hit different.
Oh my god. My heart.
And there you go. Leaves off right here for you.
Ah! There's still tears in my eyes. I could start the beginning of the other one.
You could.
Just to see what the heck's going on, you know?
Should you make it a different stream?
I would keep it in here, but then I'll start it anew next time.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't.
No.
That's not it.
Is it Nougat?
Can you figure it out?
No, I don't know.
I couldn't figure it out at first. I was
Jesus.
like, what is happening?
No, I
oh my
pressed
god.
we're gonna see him kill
The
him
Empire
again.
of Japan, after opening its dome of peaceful cultural transformation, brought great waves to the Western influence in Far Eastern nation. Fine, let's see this, huh? Oh my goodness, I love the Greatest Eternity Resolve. It starts off just the same as the first one.
It does. Hold on, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get. We need to go into here.
Yeah, let me see Ryunosuke's slim waist actually before you do anything else.
I will. I'd be dope for this up. Oh
my
God,
goodness.
he's dead.
Man, we didn't know nothing back then, huh?
No. Oh, there he goes.
Let's see that waist.
Oh, 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 oh,
Woo!
oh, oh. Woo, wait.
そして今そんな時代を舞台に一つの物語
He had his finger on the trigger too. I never
He
noticed
did.
it.
That's. I noticed. I'm like, why did he do that?
Ryunosuke, he was just
Ryunosuke,
picking it up, but he
dummy.
actually could have shot somebody.
Hold on, I have to exit.
The
Not coming.
The Adventure, the Great Departure.
I accidentally jumped in here.
Let's get. Hello?
I'm trying to get out. Hold on.
Don't save.
Yes, I'm sure. Ah. How the heck do I? Hold on.
It took me a second to figure it out. I was just like, wait, did I get robbed? Like, it's so stupid,
Wait, is it
easy.
options? Wait.
It's not under options.
Is it
It's under
select
select adventure.
Do I have to
Mhm.
click a button? Wait, no. Oh!
It took me a second too. I was
Oh,
just like,
shh,
what
wait,
the
wait.
heck? Oh yeah, it's different.
I wanted to hear it. Hold on. There it is. Greatest to resolve.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's like the Game of Foot, but softer. I hear it. I like that. Okay. Little intermission. I'm not done.
Another. Becky, will you change the outfits?
Oh.
You shouldn't do it for the first case though, but second one you should, or you can if you so desire. I did though because I wanted to see them in their new outfits.
Oh Jesus.
こうして
Becky,
目の覚めるような澄み渡った青空の下に立つとロンドンでのあの日々がまるで嘘のようでございます、懐かしい異国の大帝都あの方
that
は
is Ryunosuke.
それは立派な弁護士になられました
Why we got this soft music
Imam,
playing? I don't like it.
かの地の法廷で勇敢に戦っている
Feels
と存じま
Ryunosuke
す
died in the second game.
ご挨拶が遅くなって本当に申し訳ございません帰国より慌ただしい日が続いたものでございますからそれに一体誰が想像したでしょうかこの国に戻ってからたった2ヶ月
I find myself faced with another awful crime. Oh no! Wait a minute!
今日はご報告に参りました
I'm waiting.
明日私は大審院の法廷に立ちます一生にただ一度弁護士として
Ma'am, are you really back in my presence? Oh, she's dead! Oh,
Good for her.
Okay.
Thank you. Somebody finally.
okay.
カズマ様
Becky, do you have your proof now? Are you done huffing your copium? She's literally standing in front of Kazuma's grave.
I'm just gonna... Women? Women. Women.
Women.
Women.
Women.
Women.
Women.
Interesting.
Back here, huh? August.
We're back. Okay. August 13th, baby. So I'm in Susato's POV.
Or
Oh,
Susato.
that's interesting. What? We start the game like that? That's so cool.
We start out as Susato.
Oh my god. Here I am again, after 9 months, Supreme Court of, Judicature of Japan. I feel so nervous, but I must still my nerves and find a way to compose myself. Oh, he's doing better. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, he's like dead.
Good to hear. Doesn't do for a lawyer to be late.
Oh, yes, good morning, sir.
I hardly recognize you. You cut a fine figure, counsel.
So then my
You
dad
look
just ate him.
as white as a sheet, and those white eyes aren't doing you any favors either.
Oh dear. The truth is, I'm so incredibly nervous, I feel utterly nauseated. I almost wish I'd never been born.
Goodness, not the sort of thing a father hopes to hear from his daughter, I must say.
My dad.
Yujin Mikotoba, professor of medicine at the Imperial Yume University. A man who earlier in his life traveled to Great Britain to study the latest advances in forensic medical science. And of course, my brilliant father.
I guess I'll be this other person because...
Excuse me.
Oh, she's so cute.
She's cute.
Oh, she's got the eyelashes.
She does it.
Would I be correct in thinking you're to be my lawyer in court today? Yes. Yes, that's right, miss. Well, I want to thank you for agreeing to represent me. I swear on my life. It's a complete fabrication, this whole thing.
Ray
It's a pun.
Mimbami. Ray Mimbami. What is it? Born in the same year. What? Oh, remember me.
Yeah.
Born the same year as I and my greatest friend. Oh, friends? That's interesting.
And they were friends.
And so they were friends. So we're literally defending like our best friend again.
Interesting. It's as if you're in Kazuma's point of view, but as a woman.
Yep. Though usually for a woman in our time, she wears the university research laboratory, helping my father. She works. What? And sadly, she's the defendant in today's trial, accused of committing a truly awful murder. I mean, that lady got away with it when she was back in Japan again?
She did. I mean, she got what she deserved, just like McGill did.
Are you feeling alright? Since we started talking, you seem, well, to have become a little flushed.
Oh my, it's just that...
I see people ship these two together.
Well, you'll see why.
You look so gallant and dashing.
Oh. Well, I was just answered. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, there you go.
I meant, sorry?
And when I fall under your intense gaze, it makes me feel rather bashful.
Oh, sis.
Seth like, hello?
Goodness, I don't think she knows. She hasn't realized who I am. It's because of what she's wearing.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
It would
That's like
seem our little plan for the trial is going to work. Oh, yeah, like, because Sato's impersonating a male. Because women cannot... Well...
Yeah. It works out perfectly. I read that, by the way.
If ever your best friend can't see through the skies, I think we can relax.
Disguise?
Yes. I've never tried dressing this way before, of course, so I wasn't sure how convincing it would be. But this does make me feel a little relieved, as you say, Father.
Father?
The bailiffs are, like, literally right there.
Don't worry about it.
What? Is that you, Susato?
Yell it, why don't you?
I'm so sorry I didn't say anything sooner, Ray. It's just that... No, what are you doing? What's going on?
What? That varsity uniform, that varsity cap, the varsity cape, the varsity badge? Look at you. You look, for all the world, just like a student of the Imperial Yume University. A male student. Girl, that's the point.
I'm so glad you think so. It means all my preparations have been worthwhile.
I woke at 4 this morning to make a start.
She did the whole cosplay prep. But I don't understand. Why are you dressed like that? Girl.
Well, you see... It was the only way. The only way she would be permitted into the Supreme Court to take on your defense in this trial.
My defense?
Yes.
Lore.
Never before in my life have I felt so frustrated at having been born into this body. Courts in Japan are barred to women. We're not even allowed to set foot inside the courtroom, despite the fact that the laws of the land apply to all people, male and female alike.
Women are forbidden.
Just for today, I'll be leaving my true self at the courtroom door, so that I can act as your lawyer.
Oh, Susato, you'd go to such lengths for me?
Of course, you're my greatest friend.
Whenever somebody says greatest friend, you know that ain't, a little...
I just worry that I shan't be the lawyer you deserve.
Oh no, I have complete faith in you.
Ray.
It's so strange, though. I mean, you're such an accomplished judicial assistant already. And yet, just because you're a woman? What a wretched reason! I mean, why shouldn't you be allowed in court? You're so gallant and dashing.
Well?
Girl?
Ray. Please don't look at me like that. Those flushed cheeks and dotting eyes.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just, you really do look so dashing.
I'm just gonna have to force my hand and draw something.
Yes,
I guess
you mentioned that once or twice.
Can't believe you're forcing me to do this.
The dad's...
Hikotova's like, okay.
She's just okay with this. Huh, you should be pleased. It means you look cunning as a man.
He like winks.
I am
wink, wink.
pleased, I think. It certainly helped to bolster my confidence today. Ray, you're managing to put up a brave face in all this, but I can see through it. I've noticed how your shoulders slump and how you're trembling ever so slightly.
I noticed just everything about you, girl.
I know you that well. Susato, you do believe me, don't you?
Imagine, like, Ryunosuke acting like this towards Cosmo, like...
He all but has, hasn't he? He just has it, he's just done it in a very, guy friend way. The only thing he has it is just come be like, oh, Cosmo is like objectively handsome, but I'm not saying that in a gay way. He's just... He's handsome. If I was a woman, I would have married you. You'd been like, hello? What? We're in court? I didn't do it. I couldn't have. I mean, murder.
Of course. You have nothing to worry about. Your conscience is perfectly clean. Isn't that right?
Yes. Yes, it is. Perfectly clean.
I have absolutely no doubt in my mind about your innocence. Which is why I'll stand by you until the bitter end in this trial. Whatever happens, I'll always be by your side. But that's what it means to be a defense lawyer.
That means so much to me, Susato. Here you go.
I just want to see her in court. I know what she looks like, but I want to see it in game,
Court is about to begin. Proceed to the courtroom at once.
I mean, that's the judge's voice.
That is the... Who cares?
You should go on.
That is the judge.
And at once, Ray. If you're late, the judge will hesitate to pronounce you guilty.
Oh! Stand up, girl!
I don't think I've ever seen her run so fast. ready to get this over with. Well, Susato, you're clearly surprised, Father. Going to such lengths to admit into the court and with no prior experience of being a lawyer.
There's simply no other way. That's all there is to it. But Father, you haven't told her, have you? I mean, I'm right in assuming that Ray doesn't know how it came to this.
Yes, quite right. I've kept that information from her. It would only worry her if she found out that no other lawyer would agree to take her case.
Ain't that always how it
To
is?
burden her with that.
And is it true? The reason why every other lawyer is refusing to take the case? Is it really because of who the victim was?
She's dead though, it doesn't matter, right? Right?
To be
Should
fair, I mean, she's still
making
just
move
like
now,
a...
too. As you know, law isn't my field, but I'll do what I can to support my student.
Thank you, Father.
I shouldn't call him father in the courtroom. It's just my opinion.
I'm
Susato.
Susato Mikotoba.
A judicial assistant. 8 months ago, I accompanied a student of law on a study trip to Great Britain.
Has not
2
been a
months
year.
ago, due to unforeseen circumstances, I found myself back in Japan.
There he is.
How many times have I wished that he were here, I wonder. Still, I have no choice now but to steel myself for the trial ahead. Wish me luck, Naruhodo-san.
No freaking wish me luck, Kazuma. Just Ryunosuke is on the brain.
Yeah, she's got Ryunosuke on the brain. Ryunosuke had Kazuma on the brain.
Everyone's thinking of somebody.
Bum, bum, bum. Oh, no.
There you
Oh,
go.
she's so cute. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
his hair is still not put up for the last time that Kazuma cut it out.
Listen, it's the trauma, okay? The court is now in session to hear the trial of Ray
You still got that.
Remembami. What?
He's still got that boss water over there.
You
Oh,
do
he's
it,
got a
there you
little
go.
curl going on. Hold on.
The prosecution is fully ready to proceed, Your Excellency.
Oh, she's
There
so
she
cute.
is. Yeah.
I love her. She's so cute.
Defense counsel, are you ready?
She didn't.
I shouldn't make it sound that dumb.
Oh, her voice.
Daddy!
Yes, Your Excellency, we are ready.
Ready! Oh, she's so high! I love it! She's so cute!
Oh. She's cute. Yes, counsel. According to your registration details, your name is, Ryutaro Naruhodo. Is that correct?
Ryutaro! Oh my god.
Sorry?
She's so nervous.
Oh, she's just like him in the beginning. It's so cute. Oh yes, I had to come up with a male name for you. Is he talking to her like in the mind? What's happening here? Oh yes, I had to come up
I
with
guess
a
it's like
suitable male
mumbling.
name for you with a little adventure. So I'm afraid to say I simply put down the first name that sprung to mind. You could not like just.
A completely different name. Well, counsel.
Yes, that's right. That's me. Yes, I am Ryutaro. He who has vowed to uphold the pride of the great Naruhodo clan.
Oh,
It seems Ryutaro may need to consider how better to uphold his manly act first and not overdo it. And those wild, wide eyes aren't doing you any favors either. Just relax and listen.
Naruhodo?
Shut up, girl, shut up! A fresh face in this courtroom. If I'm not mistaken. But the name Naruhodo, would that perchance be... You maybe think of Ryunosuke Naruhodo, currently in Britain, as part of his study program.
Program. Or
Yeah.
better known as programming.
This is,
His cousin.
That's right. Ryotaro here has been studying in the provinces but was called to the capital for the trial. I assure you, in matters of law, his knowledge rivals that of any of Tokyo preeminent lawyers.
Any of them! What a pitiful situation. By being rejected by every lawyer in the capital, the accused has had to call in a court boy. Country boy, I cannot read anymore.
Ray!
How dare you! Susato is every bit as gallant and dashing as any of your Tokyo attorneys.
Susato, huh?
Who's Susato?
I won't have you making fun of her.
Her.
Oh,
Please be careful, Ray. What an unrefined tomboy we have here. But I wonder, is your gallant and dashing lawyer up to the challenge of defending you? His wide, skittish eyes very much suggest that he is not. I'm so nervous. How am I standing in his shoes? I'm starting to understand what Naruhodo-san goes through. Like it or not, eyes are
Won't to
flit. Okay. Never heard the expression.
They said it last game.
I don't remember. So long ago.
Case to be heard on this day is a matter of great significance to our national interests. In fact, it would be reasonable to assume that the outcome of this trial may very well affect the future of our empire.
That's what they said last time.
Just
and
like
they
the
didn't do
trial
anything.
9 months ago. And yet, for proceedings of such importance, we have this unknown yokel by the dock? Dear me. Hello?
They could have had somebody could have had a whole baby in between the last game in this time frame. This is 9 months ago.
Well, yeah.
Perhaps this would be an appropriate moment for me to assess the defense. To determine whether you are sufficiently competent to practice in this courtroom.
Wait, am I being pop quizzed?
9 months ago.
Oh, Jesus. 9 months ago, when a certain, other Naruhodo stood where you're standing now.
There he
The
is.
same judge tested him as well.
Where's Kazuma?
And even though he was just a student at the time, not even of law, he passed the test with flying colors. For a trained and experienced judicial assistant like you, this will be easy.
Oh my god, I haven't checked are there any achievements.
Oh!
Just sit here playing with my dick the whole time, hold on.
Oh my god, on me!
Let's see.
Cosmo's not on screen, you gotta hold out!
He won't be, what am I gonna do? I can't do anything
He
about
won't
it. Okay, you get an achievement. You get an achievement if you answer wrong with the first question.
This question here.
Yes. Select Prosecutor Aochi and Yuji Mikotoba when answering the first question. So you have to choose all 3 options.
Okay.
It's the same for the first game too with Ryunosuke. I think if you answer those questions wrong,
Oh dang.
I think Kazuma gets upset with you. I don't know, I've never done it myself.
He's like, bitch, you should know this.
Are you stupid?
Are you just like dumb?
Just like kiss
And I
his
thought I
forehead.
liked you.
I thought I liked you.
Cosmo.
Kazuma! So, counsel, do you consent to answering some simple questions?
Took off the...
It's off now.
Wait a second. Alright, it's time to prove myself. Oh?
Yes,
Yes, Your Excellency. Please do make them simple.
very well. To start with, you will state the name of the victim.
possible. Couldn't forget it if I tried.
So all 3 questions I get wrong? Is that what you meant to say?
What?
What's the matter?
No.
Now I'm standing in his shoes, I'm starting to understand something else Naruhodo-san goes through. Like it or not, minds are wont to blink.
It's not surprising, really. Eloise
It's
says
just her
that.
first time in this position and in that disguise. Even a bright spark like you is bound to flicker and falter a little under the circumstances.
Oh dear, this is...
Dismissal failure. I like how it just lists Ryotaro.
Yeah, Ryotaro.
Don't fret. You only... It's the first time that I'm voicing 2 people in the box over here. 3, actually.
That's true. I'm
You
doing
only
2
know
though.
the knowledge you've gained as a judicial assistant to overcome the problem.
Of course, the court records. Yes, the answer will be amongst all the key information about the case in the court record.
That's right. Star 1... Yes, like I didn't play the game before. Oh my god,
Press
hair.
X to
press
the slay button.
Press the slay button.
Alright, check the court record for the problem. That's the information I need.
There it is. But it's post-motion power. 43.
16. 25, should I?
50. Jesus.
52.
52 and a little curl on
rough-
top of head.
Rough
Why he like
52 to
this?
be honest.
Why he like...
Listen. You
Mate.
went through a significant amount of trauma 9 months ago.
I'm waiting.
I'm waiting, counsel. Tick tock. What is the name of the victim in this case? Bro, it's obviously Takazuchi Hachi. Wait.
That man. It's actually...
It's my dad, actually.
My dad! The victim in the case is... Yes! Prosecutor!
I think I said this actually the first time. I think I did get the achievement. I remember saying him too.
Yes, Prosecutor
Takasuchi Ouchie.
Takasuchi, ouch!
What?
Why a sudden triumph cry of yes? Are you threatening to kill me? Seems angry. He seems angry, and you're surprised? Did you consult the court record? You must look through it carefully.
Oh yes, I did of course. I looked everyone on file. And I chose the person whose features appear to be
The most deathly.
So this man was dead.
His wide-eyed expression in the blinking got me.
I love
Must
it.
say, this most unusual methodology of yours leaves me almost speechless. It occurs to me with renewed certainty that the reading the information carefully is vitally important. I strongly
Please
recommend
read.
it. Oh dear, I simply can't ignore the imploring look.
Wait, hold on to something. Hold
Your
on to something,
Excellency, please
Eugene.
allow me to amend my answer.
Very well. I will excuse this incorrect response given your wide-eyed state of panic. What is the name of the victim in this case? Hold on to something, everybody, because I might say gonna say the wrong name again this time.
Hold on,
The victim in this case is none other than the prosecutor,
Eugene,
Mikotoba.
What?
well, to be written off by one's own child. Father, you seem so much older and wearier.
Weird.
Wearier than you were months ago. Because of you, clearly.
Oh.
The judge is asking for the victim's name, the person who killed in this case. Look through the information of the court record again, carefully. Before you kill me, for mercy's sake. Oh dear, I simply can't ignore the disapproving look.
There you go.
Your Excellency, please help me amend my answer. I'm sorry.
Alright.
I think I got it this time. Oh, hi. Hi.
She
Go ahead,
wasn't in the
raise your
courtroom.
hand.
She doesn't know what he did.
The name of the victim
She only knows what he did in Great Britain.
case is Miss Giselle Brett.
Yeah, that's her.
Giselle Brett.
Name that will never be forgotten in the courtrooms of our country, I'm sure.
Correct. And being a member of our empire's judiciary, you'll be well aware of the significance of that name. I don't know who that is, actually. So, let me pose another simple question. As you know, Miss Brett was a visiting student from the Empire of Great Japan.
Yes, I know. I think I'm going to stop here.
You get an achievement if you turn on the costumes, by the way. However, I didn't. If you did want to have them on, I didn't want to have it off in first case because it.
Yeah, but I do like her. I do like her outfit here. I don't
Yeah, it overrides this outfit, which is why you know.
I want it to be like.
Yeah. Wait, Becky.
Yes.
You didn't go through the escapades.
I know I didn't.
Go through the escapades.
The music, though.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. I like yeah, with the first game. So, when the first game So the first game came out, it was like, what, 2017 or 2015?
2015.
Yeah. And then Dyer's like 2017 and then 2021.
Yeah, they all came out here at least at the same time, obviously. I'm
Where
glad.
can I find
glad.
this melody? Oh my god.
This what?
This melody. This medley. Because it sounds good.
This, yeah. Good. You just have to look up title music, but you'd have to be careful.
Some of it is in Japanese. Especially looking up this, too. Looking up 2, it's